Namaste.
Tell the world about you just so they can get jealous. And if you see it before I do, tell I wish that I met. Turn on the lights.
What's up, it's your boy Austin, back with another YouTube video. And today, guys, we are going to be doing, as you can see the title, Growing Up Black. Now, for all of my black supporters out there, you guys really be able to connect with this. And for the people who are white, you might be able to connect with it some too. You know, it's not all just black people. Some races do it too. Let's get to the video. Number 1, growing up black, you are always late to everything. I cannot remember how many times I was late to an occasion. Like, let's say our school was doing something. Let's say when I was younger, I used to have to do these little singing choir recitals. We would always be late. Everyone would be walking on the stage. I would just begin to having to rush and get on the stage. And you know, it was for a grade, so I had to go. So that's an example. Or when I played sports, you were supposed to get there an hour early. I got there 5 minutes before the game started. It's just, I don't know why black people are always late. We like to call it CP time, because colored people, you're always late to an event on CP time. I don't know why, but it's just how it is. I don't know why we do that. And on top of it, we're late leaving. So let's say that school is out. Everyone's going home, parents are already there, all that stuff. My parents will be there 20 minutes after school let out, or 10 minutes after school let out. You'd be like, the heck? Then you would just be feeling awkward because you gotta sit there, wait with your teacher, because your teacher's like, where your parents at? And you just like, I don't know. Number 2, this one. Okay, have you guys ever had that one situation where you're chilling, talking, having a good time with somebody, and then all of a sudden they hit you with the, don't think I'm racist, I got black friends.
Really, nigga?
What? Like, why did you even have to bring up the fact that you have black friends? What, because I'm black and you think I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this person is going to be racist because they white? No, I don't care about your race. So you didn't even have to tell me that you have black friends. Or this also happens. You'll be like, they'll talk about someone like, oh, you did something racist. As like, you know, kids joke a lot. And then they're like, no, I'm not racist. I have black friends. I do too. What good does that do for you? You got black friends. I got black friends. We both got black friends, okay? Number 3. Whenever you were at your grandmother's house, I don't know why, but they would always have this plastic rug right here. This plastic rug used to always be down the hall. I don't know what it was, I don't know why they had it, but they always had it. Still to this day, one of my grandmothers still has that in their house. I don't know what it is about those plastic rugs, but they keep them in their house for some reason. They're ugly, but they keep them there for some reason. Number 4. I don't know what it was. This might not just be for black people, but every gathering for any occasion, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, anything like that, we would always have at our grandmother's house. I don't know what it was, I don't know why, it was just a tradition for everyone to go over our grandmother's house. And I'm not just talking about close family, I'm talking about extended family. Like, family from out of town would come over your grandmother's house and be there, and y'all would all be mingling and stuff at your grandmother's house. I don't know what it was, but the grandmother's house was a spot for everybody in your family. Number 5. Always eating leftovers. I cannot tell you how many times I have went to my mom and I've been like, I'm hungry, and she's like, don't you see the leftovers in the don't you see the leftovers in the refrigerator? I don't want to eat what we had yesterday. And you know, my mom was really big on this, and even this past time she was big on it. She's big on eating leftovers. I don't know what it is about leftovers, but leftovers is what you're supposed to eat the day after you eat it, and the day after that, and the day after that. You're supposed to eat it about 3 days out, and then you can get something new. She used to cook extra just so we would have leftovers, so she wouldn't have to cook again the next day. Number 6. there is never any food in the house. I just don't understand it. I don't know why we never had food in the house, but we never had food in the house. Like, I'm telling you, I would look in that pantry, there would be nothing to eat in the pantry. I would look in the freezer, there would be nothing to eat in the freezer. I would look in the refrigerator, there would be nothing to eat in the refrigerator. And I'd just be like, I'm hungry though. Like, I can't drive nowhere. I'm hungry. What we gonna eat? Like, I just always wonder what we're eating today. Like, because there was never any food. Number 7. Everything is always about church and the Bible. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't live my life by the Bible, because I definitely do. But any situation, any altercation, anything that you ever did, said wrong, all that, it all comes back to the Bible. I don't know why, or it all comes back to church. I don't know what it was, but you used to always, like, your parents would always bring up the Bible. It used to be like, well, you know, back in time when Mary was, they used to always reference the Bible with everything. Now, I'm not saying that's bad, but some situations, just reference it as a situation. Don't date it back to the Bible times. Don't do that. Number 8. Going to sleep in church. Okay, so I wasn't really the biggest one of this, but my cousins were. My cousins used to fall. I mean, I used to do it too. Don't get me wrong. My cousins used to fall asleep in church. Anytime you would do anything, act up in church, that would be the end of the day. You would have no TV, no games, no nothing. You would literally sit and stare at a wall. I remember I actually had to do that one time. I acted up in church and I had to sit and stare at a wall for about an hour. I had to sit in a chair and stare at a wall because I acted up in church. I don't know what it was, but you had to put on this really big happy face. You had to be the best kid ever in church all the time. I don't know why, but that's just how it was. Number 9. Shoot, what was I gonna say again? Number 9. Anytime you would ever get in trouble, I don't know what it was about this, but anytime you would always get in trouble, they would say, don't turn on no TV, don't turn on no video game. When you get home, you're gonna get in the bed and go to sleep. I don't know what it was about going to sleep and taking a nap, but every time you got in trouble, you always had to go take a nap. You couldn't touch nothing. You always had to go to sleep. It's not like you could just sit in your room, draw, or do something else. You had to go to sleep. And if you didn't go to sleep, you're gonna get in trouble because you didn't go to sleep. I don't know what it was, but it was something about taking naps when you were in trouble that just, like, people always did. Number 10, explaining your bad grades. Now, I wasn't the big one on bad grades, but anytime I would get a bad grade, I used to have to sit with my parents at the kitchen table. I had to explain why the grade was there, what I'm doing to fix it, and in the meantime, I would get something taken away. I don't know why. They just really wanted you to explain why you got that bad grade. It was just, no, like, I don't know, I messed up, maybe? Does that cut it? Number 11. I like to call this one the don't touch that, okay? So, when you're over your grandmother's house, there's always that one thing in the house that's just there. Like, you don't know why it's there. You don't know what it's for, but it's just there. And you can't touch it. Like, it's full of stuff. It's full of glasses, or it has stuff sitting on top of it, books and stuff, old stuff. You just like, why is that there? Why is that in here? And you just always wondered what it was for. But no one ever touched it. No one ever messed with it. It was just sitting there. It just always sat there. And you always wondered why. Number 12. Whenever your parents or grandparents or whatever thought that something was lost because of you, if you would not be able to leave until you found it. Let's say you were in, like, you know, the den room or something, or their room, and you watch TV, but you knew where you put the remote. You put the remote up, but they watched TV and they lost the remote. You had to sit there until you found the remote. Because I don't know why they just want you to find it, because they felt you lost it, when really you had nothing to do with it being lost. They are the one that's lost it, but they want you to find it because they feel you lost it. Number 13, every lunch idea you ever had was either between a hot dog, a hamburger, or a sandwich? This one, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. Anytime we would say we were hungry and it was in the middle of the day and it wasn't dinner or breakfast time, we used to always have to choose between hot dogs, hamburgers, or a sandwich. Those were the top three choices: hot dogs, hamburgers, sandwich. And I hate hot dogs. I'm not gonna eat that. So I definitely wasn't gonna choose hot dogs. And you know, eating a hamburger every day or eating a sandwich after that every day, that gets old. It's like, no, can we just get some Burger King or something? I'm not trying to eat a hamburger again or eat a hot dog. Hot dogs are gross. I'm not eating that. No, that's dead. So that ends my Growing Up Black video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you did, make sure you guys like it and also leave a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet. I post every Thursdays. Follow all my social media, my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Live Me. What other am I missing? They will all be down below in the description. So make sure you guys go follow all those social medias. And I will see you guys next week. Haha. I gotta come up with an ending for my videos. This ain't working.